Hey everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. So today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually stepping off the pitch and heading straight into the boardroom to look at the unbelievable financial stakes of the 2026 tournament. It's kind of like a whole different competition happening completely behind the scenes, and honestly, the numbers we're dealing with today are just historic. It's all about FIFA's record 2026 prize pool and how that money cascades down. Or actually, scratch that. It's more about how teams have to literally climb up a ladder to get it. $50 million. Just let that staggeringly massive number sink in for a second, right? It's huge. But let's dive into this, because this isn't just some random flashy figure thrown around for shock value. This mountain of cash is exactly what awaits the ultimate victor. When the final whistle blows and all that confetti falls, this is the very real financial reality of lifting that trophy. But, how do we actually get to this number? And what does the rest of the field walk away with? Well, to answer that, we first need to establish exactly where we're getting these numbers from, because as always in this explainer, we rely purely on the facts. Today, we're using three super solid guides for our breakdown. First, we're pulling directly from the source itself, the official FIFA Council announcement. We're also checking out AP News to understand the real nitty-gritty details of preparation and participation grants. And finally, we're using data from the Hindustan Times, which perfectly lays out the final placement payouts. So you can be totally sure the numbers we're looking at are completely locked in and documented. All right, Section 1, the record prize pool. Let's take a macro view here. Like we said, we aren't dealing in rumors here. This record prize pool was officially announced and ratified by the absolute highest governing body in the sport, the FIFA Council. So it is locked in. The financial commitment for 2026 is totally unprecedented in the tournament's history. It is literally setting a brand new benchmark for what it actually means to compete on the world stage. Moving on to Section 2, preparation and participation. Let's look at those baseline grants. So, unpacking that report from AP News, we see something pretty fascinating about how global sports actually work. The foundational layer of this whole financial journey, it begins before a single game is even played. No joke. You don't have to win a match, score a goal, or even step onto the grass yet to start tapping into this record prize pool. It all starts with these baseline grants. This entry phase is broken down into two really distinct strategic steps. Step 1 is the preparation phase. Just think about the sheer logistics of moving an entire national team, all the coaching staff, the medical teams, tons of equipment across the globe. It's wildly expensive, right? So grants are awarded literally just to help nations get ready. Then we have Step 2, the participation phase. This is a baseline financial distribution that unlocks the second a team officially enters the tournament. So even the super early stages of just building a team and showing up unlock massive chunks of the prize pool. It basically ensures that smaller federations aren't going bankrupt just trying to compete with the big guys. Now for Section 3, the Final Four. We are looking at some seriously exponential payouts now. Okay, let's start this rapid-fire succession of numbers with fourth place, $27 million. Just pause and think about that for a second. You make it to the semifinals, you lose, you go to the third place playoff, you lose again, and you go home without a medal. Brutal, right? But financially, falling short of the podium still yields a staggering $27 million for your country's football federation. To put that into perspective, that's enough money to build entire youth academies, hire top-tier coaching staff for a decade, and just completely revolutionize a nation's sporting infrastructure. So the really crucial point here is how the financial incentives scale from there. Taking a quick step up to third place, we see the prize hits $29 million. That means the third place playoff, a match that a lot of heartbroken fans view as just a meaningless consolation prize, is actually a super high-stakes battle worth a $2 million jump. For the federations playing in that game, those 90 minutes are incredibly lucrative. And now, we reach the grand finale matchup, starting with the runner-up, $33 million. Losing the final is universally known as one of the absolute most painful experiences in all of sports. The tears, the absolute heartbreak, all the what-ifs. But behind the scenes, the runner-up is walking away with a massive $33 million prize. And honestly, this incredible figure perfectly sets the stage for the dramatic final reveal. Section 4, the $50 million champion. Welcome to the absolute financial pinnacle. Boom! We're hitting you with that $50 million Champions Prize one more time, bringing this whole journey completely full circle from our initial hook. But look at it now with the full context of the ladder beneath it. you know? It's not just a big number anymore. You now know exactly what it took to get here, from those very first preparation grants all the way through the grueling knockout stages. Looking at this complete top-tier payout structure from the Hindustan Times, you can really clearly see the progression. It goes from $27 million to $29 million, up to $33 million, and then just this massive leap to $50 million. It's this incredibly structured, highly incentivized financial ladder where every single victory in those final stages is literally worth millions and millions of dollars. But seriously, that final leap is completely disproportionate. Going from third place to the runner-up is a very healthy $4 million increase, sure. But from the runner-up to the champion, that is a breathtaking $17 million jump. It is the ultimate winner-takes-all spike. The team that lifts the trophy doesn't just get the historic glory, they get a financial windfall that absolutely dwarfs the rest of the competition. Which brings us to the end of our explainer today. And as we wrap up, I really want you to ask yourself, is sporting glory or financial return the bigger draw at this level? I mean, when a player steps onto the pitch for the final, obviously they're dreaming of the trophy and national pride. But the federations sitting up in the executive boxes, they are watching a $17 million swing unfold in real time. It is such an incredible intersection of human passion and absolute life-changing wealth. Thank you so much for joining me today as we climbed the FIFA 2026 financial ladder.